The conflict between the United States, Israel, and Iran has escalated significantly after large-scale military strikes began in late February. The U.S. and Israel forces launched coordinated air and missile attacks targeting Iranian military infrastructure and missile facilities, air defense systems, and sites associated with the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Strategic areas within Iran, including the cities of Tehran, Isfahan, and Bashar, have reportedly experienced multiple waves of strikes as part of efforts to weaken Iran's military capabilities and strategic assets. The military campaign has involved with some of the most advanced systems in the United States arsenal. Stealth aircraft such as the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit bomber are capable of penetrating heavily defended airspace and striking fortified targets. Advanced fighting jets, including the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, have been used to support strike missions and maintain the air superiority. Naval forces operating in the region have also launched long-range precision weapons such as the Tomahawk cruise missiles, which can strike targets hundreds of miles away with high accuracy. And now, as Iran has responded with the retaliatory attacks involving ballistic missiles and armed drones directed towards Israel's territory and the U.S. military installations across the Middle East, among the systems used are long-range drones such as the Shahad 136 loitering munition designed to travel long distance and strike targets with explosive payload. Defensive systems have been heavily engaged as a result, and Israel has relied on its well-known missile defense networks, including the Iron Dome system, to intercept the incoming rockets and drones, with U.S. and allied forces which have used defensive systems such as the MIM-104 Patriot counter missile threats targeting bases in strategic locations. The fighting has resulted in casualties on multiple sides and has heightened concerns about civilian safety in affected areas. International organizations and global leaders, including the United States, United Nations, that have called for restraints and diplomatic efforts to prevent the situation from escalating into a wider regional war. At the same time, the conflict is beginning to affect global markets and energy supply routes, particularly around the critical shipping lanes known as the Straits of Hormuz, through which a significant portion of the world's oil supply passes. Military analysts note that the conflict highlights the evolving nature of modern warfare, and advanced stealth aircraft, long-range missile drones, naval strike groups, and layered missile defense systems are all playing significant roles. And as the operations continue to both sides exchange strikes, the international community is closely monitoring whether the conflict will intensify further or whether diplomatic channels may eventually reduce the tensions in the region. That's the latest update on the growing conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. I want to thank you for watching and listening to this political podcast.